Hey, how you doing? It's Charlie. Welcome to the lesson. We're taking a look at the blues today. This is level 4, session 3 of my complete beginners online course. By now we should have a pretty good understanding of your basic open chords, including the 3 dominant 7th chords we need to use today, which are A7, D7 and E7. Okay, those are the 3 chords you're going to need. The blues is a universal style of music. It's used everywhere. It's the basis of pop and rock and jazz and everything, really. Now, the standard 12-bar blues that we're going to learn today is a really, really important thing to learn. And it's actually something that's kind of universally recognised amongst musicians. There's loads of twists and turns that people put on it, but the basic kind of core foundation that we're going to look at today is really invaluable. So we're getting now into using the chords that you've learnt to use them for something that hopefully is useful for you and that you can take away. So we're going to start with, I'm going to talk about the bars first of all. So the 12-bar blues, we're going to be in the key of A, okay? And that means that if we're in the key of A, it basically means that if you were going to solo, you'd be soloing in the key of A. If you were going to sing, you'd be singing in the key of A. The chords all come from the key of A, okay? And we're going to be using the chords, the 1, 4 and 5 chords, which we're going to have to come on to explain a little bit later. I don't really want to get into that at the moment, but just remember for the moment that in A, we're going to be using A7 as the 1 chord, D as the 4 chord, D7 as the 4 chord, and E7 as the 5 chord, alright? So, we're going to do 4 bars of A, followed by 2 bars of D, back to 2 bars of A. Then we're going to have a bar of E7, a bar of D7, then back to the A7 for a bar, and then finally the E7, alright? So the way we're going to negotiate that is just by having this 1, 2, 3, 4. So we talked last time about counting the bars. We're just going to play on the first beat of every bar, okay? And just let the note ring and just really try and get a view of the geography of the tune of the 12-bar blues and how it works. So let's do it together. Get your A7 ready, okay? After 4, we're just going to strum it once. I'll do the counting. 1, so A7, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second bar, 2, 3, 4. Third bar, 2, 4th bar, to the D7, 2, 3. For 1 more bar, then back to the A7 for 2 bars, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to hit the E7 for a bar. E7, 2, change to the D7, 2, 3. Back to the A7 and wind up the whole phrase going back to the E7, 2, 3 before we start again. Okay, we'll go around again. Okay, so that's the kind of feel of it. That's what we're hoping for. Now, I would suggest just writing that down. I'll get some printouts sent out, whatever, as long as you have it, and just memorise it. Okay, just memorise it and go through it like that. That is your basic blues. Now, obviously, that's cool, but we're going to try and spice it up a little bit. So we're going to put, we're just going to add a bit of a rhythm. Now, blues tends to be a swung. Okay, that means that when we play something straight, we would play. Okay, so that's straight quavers. So every kind of quaver is the same. 2 and 3 and 4 and. However, blues a lot of the time tends to be swung. So it'd be. So in that we're getting dun 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 dun. So we're getting 1. So the first note of the 2 is slightly longer than the second, and it gives us that staggered kind of lazy junk 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 feel, which is what we're going to try and do today. So have that going in your head, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and that's going on. And we're going to take the A7 chord and apply a little bit of a swing rhythm to it. So the rhythm is going to go 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so we're going to do that rhythm throughout the whole blues. All right, you ready to get your A7 ready? So that rhythm goes 1, 2 and 3, 4. Then we build to our next bar. All right, let's try and play it. Here we go. A7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4 again, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 2 more bars, 1, 2 and 3, and 1 more bar. Get ready for the D7 change, 3, 4, back to the A7, 3, 4. Then we're going to hit the E7, okay? D7 straight after and 3, back to the A7. Finish up with the E7, then we start again. Okay, that's your standard A 12 bar blues. A little bit on that rhythm there that I was using. With my right hand, I'm going 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so I'm getting down, down, up. Okay, that's it. It's what you should be aiming for. Definitely trying to get the down, down, up, and keeping that feel going. Okay. Most important thing really is the geography of it, so that you know the blues is 12 bars, you know how long each bar is, you know that you know what the bars are in terms of chords, and that you can go through that way. Then if you can add in the rhythm, that's a bonus. On from that, which I think we'll leave till next time, is the blues chug, which is really cool. Which you've probably heard before. So if I play This Is All A, okay, then I move to the D, back to the A, and then the E, D, back to the A, E, and then you start again, and that's it, and you play that for 4.5 minutes, and that is the blues. And it's great, guys. It's a great vehicle for improvisation. It's great for just loads of standard tunes that are just the blues. So really, it's absolutely essential, especially as we're guitarists, to learn the blues, okay, and learn how to play it and get deeply kind of entrenched in it. So really dedicate some time to getting really familiar with the chords, the progression, and the rhythm as well. Definitely go for that swing rhythm, all right? So get cracking with some of that. Next time we'll be doing a bit of the blues chug, like I just showed you. And until then, keep practicing, get those fingers working, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.